Heine, Heine, at bbc.co.uk. Well, let's find out more about this video game that's been delayed because the designers are worried that it will offend Muslims. Little Big Planet is being recalled from shops because the background music has 2 phrases from the Quran. Well, Sony is apologizing for any offense caused, and a modified version is due out next month. Well, Sarfraz Bhatti is from the Banbury Mosque. So, Sarfraz, what's your reaction to all this?
Well, my reaction is that from the day one, if you want to make any sort of game, why do you have to put the religion into that? But in Quran, we are, in our holy book, and no Muslim gonna hear anything, any person not gonna be happy. It could be you took the Quran, put him in the video game, and I think we should leave the religion one side and the game should put it a different way. As you know, we got lot of big attention all over the world between Islam and the Western world. We should make a few nice things to mend that relationship between Islam and the Western, not to make a more bigger gap.
Well, just how offensive is this to the Muslim community?
I think it's a very, very sensitive. I mean, whoever the person who is a Muslim, even 5-year, 10-year child, wouldn't bear to see that.
Well, I'm not a Muslim, so just take me with you. Why is it so offensive?
It is sensitive because we believe on our Quran, and we believe that book is the last book and the last messenger, Muhammad. We believe on that. And Islam is based on Quran, and Islam is a very peaceful religion. And if you ever got chance, you can get in English written Quran, you can read it. There is nothing read in the Quran to call the problem in the world, because it's one true book, which one we believe it. So that's why this is our responsibility to stand on our religion and look after the book. We wouldn't bear if anybody say anything against to our holy book.
Well, Sarfraz, my guest here in the studio is Richard Dawkins, and he has he'd like to pose a question to you. Do you mind?
No, sure, go ahead. If the question is reasonable, I will give him answer.
Well, I'm sure he'll try to make it reasonable.
Islam is a peaceful religion. What a joke. Is it true that in Islam the penalty for apostasy is death?
Well, you said
apostasy is giving up Islam. Is it true that if a Muslim gives up the religion and, say, becomes an atheist or becomes a Christian, the penalty is death? And you call that a peaceful religion?
Well, this is I just hearing from you. Okay, but I haven't heard anything like that.
You haven't? Well, I'm astonished.
If somebody was Muslim, want to leave Islam, nobody gonna murder him. We leave to Allah. We leave to God. We leave to He will punish him. We can't. That's why in the book said, Allah said, nobody got right to take anybody's life. I do that.
Well, now, coming back to the Sony thing and the withdrawal of the thing, why do you think that you have the right not to be offended? I'm offended by all sorts of things, but I don't try to get things withdrawn because I'm offended. There's no reason why you should be privileged and avoid offence. You simply should take your knocks like all the rest of us do.
To do that, the first thing, we are Muslim. Right? We base on our holy book, but any Muslim would not cheat or make a joke of it, even for Bible.
What's that got to do with it?
No, we would not make any game, any fun on church, on Jesus, on Mary, or even Bible. So I think should other religions, should people like you, because do not understand Quran, and probably you don't believe in even your Bible, and so this is our duty to look after it and respect it and take care about our religion and our way of living.
Every night on television we see satire, we see comedy, we see people poking fun at politicians, at all sorts of things. Why should religion, especially the Muslim religion, why should that be immune from people making fun of it. Not that this is making fun of it, I understand, but even so, why should you think that Islam should be uniquely immune from the things that politicians are not immune from and the rest of us are not immune from? Why are you so privileged in taking offense?
Let me give you an answer. You're talking about the politician. Politician is a human. Okay? If you think your politician like a Tony Blair or Jesus, you're giving them one place, you are wrong, my friend. That is, you don't understand. You're talking about the people who are in the land just like you and me. Our Prophet and Allah, they are completely different. Our Holy Book is completely different. God graced us. God made us come to the world. We should respect Allah. We should respect His Holy Book. And that is my strong word coming to you. I think your thinking is very narrow. You're thinking politicians like a Tony Blair, George Bush, you can joke about them and you can joke about Islam. I think you haven't got knowledge enough. You should go to have some more study and then come back on the telephone to talk to me.
Politicians really exist.
Back to you.
And Sarfraz, just one quiet question here. Do you think you're overreacting?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I am not. I'm just telling you, which any Muslim will say that. You can go have a survey on any Muslim. Nobody will accept that you make a Mickey about Quran and Holy Prophet and Islam. Nobody.
Right, okay, well thank you very much indeed. That's Sarfraz Bhatti from the mosque in Banbury, and